Ayun, mga kababayan, napakinggan natin ang side ni Senator Bato de la Rosa. He is now on the line, Ma'am Lorraine, sa Pilipinas Nating Mahal. Senator Bato de la Rosa, you're now the man of the hour ng buong bansang Pilipinas at ng sambayan ng Pilipino. Welcome sa programang
Morning,
Pilipinas Nating Mahal. Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, kay Eric at Lorraine, sa ating mga taga-subaybay. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Yes, sir.
First of all,
Go ahead, ma'am.
First of all, Senator, I've heard kasi contrary comments about you. But to my surprise, I was really surprised that people felt this way. But of course, this is a democracy. Talagang iba-iba tayo ng paniniwala at magrerespetuhan tayo, diba? So even within my circle of allies, magkakaiba. Because for me, when I was listening to the hearing, my heart was so filled with gratitude that you made this possible. Kasi alam ko na the pressure was exerted on you, diba?
Yeah.
And yet it happened, and you gave Jojo Morales, also the PIDEA and DG Lazo a chance to be heard, and for the Filipino people to see the weaknesses in our systems, makikita nila kung ano yung katotohanan kahapon, and you gave them that platform. So in behalf of all of us who are very grateful, maraming salamat.
Yes, sir.
Senator.
Thank you, Senator Bato. Your reaction doon sa observation namin ni Ma'am Lorraine, I shared that observation. Although may pitik kami kahapon sa iyo, lalo na ako, but I know you are a very good, objective facilitator of this kind of sensitive forum. Senator Bato, your explanation to the people, how you handled yesterday the kick-off of a very controversial committee hearing involving controversies, allegations hurled against the President of the country.
Yes, thank you, kay Eric at Lorraine. Salamat sa inyong obserbasyon. And first of all, klaruhin ko lang, to begin with, yung ginagawa ko po na inquiry in aid of legislation ay patungkol po sa PIDEA leaks dahil nga napaka-sensitibong mga dokumento yan. Hindi dapat yung mga classified documents ay mag-leak dahil it will jeopardize national security, and even our national interest is at stake kapag yung mga unauthorized disclosure of classified documents ay palagi mangyayari sa atin yan. So, hinanapan natin ang paraan para ma-avoid yung leakage na yan. At taruin ko, yung hearing na ginagawa ko, ito po'y investigation in aid of legislation. Hindi po ito investigation in aid of persecution. Wala po tayong objective dito na i-persecute kung sino man mga tao na suspect na gumagamit ng droga. Well, in the course of our inquiry in aid of legislation, kung meron tayong ma-uncover at ma-establish na kung sino-sino man, wala tayong pakialam kung sino tatamaan na talagang involved sa droga, wala po tayong pakialam dyan. Let the truth prevail. Let the truth prevail. Palapatin natin yung katotohanan. Kaya po, masaklap lang sa aking pakiramda, sa aking sa aking part na I am trying to hold this hearing as objective as possible.
Tama.
As fair as I can hold it. Ginawa ko talaga. Pinakinggan ko both sides, lahat. Pero I'm sorry, if I fail to satisfy other people. My hearing, the objective of my hearing is not to make them happy.
Yes.
My objective here is to get the truth. To get to the truth. Whether maligaya sila o hindi, wala po kong pakialam. Ang akin dito, kung ano magkalabasan na katotohanan, hindi po ako nandito para to satisfy the lust for blood o kung sino mang gustong tao dyan na gustong may i-persecute dito. Kung ma-persecute ang tao, in the course of our investigation, so be it. Hindi ko yan pipigilan. Kung lalabas sa katotohanan, hindi ko pipigilan yan. Ang akin lang po is, I am sticking to my objective here sa hearing to prove to aking endgame dito is makapromulate tayo ng legislation that could fill the gap kung bakit nagkakaroon ng ganito mga leakage. Yan po ang aking purpose dito. Wala po akong purpose dito na mag-persecute ng tao. Hindi po. Kung lalabas doon sa hearing natin na merong mas persecute dahil sa katotohanan na lumalantad sa hearing, then so be it. Wala akong problema. Palabasin natin lahat ng katotohanan dyan.
Tama,
Pero
Senator
hindi po
Bato.
ako nag-objective na i-demonize yung tao, i-prosecute yung tao dahil in fairness rin naman, no? Hindi lang sa porque presidente yung subject doon sa na nakasulat doon sa mga reports na yon, hindi lang porque presidente Marcel Soriano o sino pa yung ibang involved doon. This goes to every people na talagaan rin natin somehow yung kanilang karapatan. Yung kanilang karapatan na yung subject pa lang yun sa
Investigation.
validation, investigation. Mahaba pang proseso niyan. So kung malaman natin na totoo talaga na subject siya, anong problema doon?
Yeah. Tama.
At this early, I am convinced of the existence of that document.
Ayun.
Kahit anong denial ng PDEA, ay tinatanggap ko yung denial ng PDEA because dalawang mayor yung nagsabi sa akin kahapon, si General Lasso at si General Bitong, na talagang hindi nila makita yan sa kanilang file yung dokumento na yan and they deny the existence of that document sa kanilang file. So, ano ba kung masama kung tanggapin ko yung kanilang explanation na wala talaga yan doon? But, kung sabihin nila na non-existent yan at hindi yan totoo, I will disagree with them because nakita ko na talagang totoo yung papel na yun. In
Yun.
fact, inamin nga nila, ito, una, kay Morales.
Yeah.
Inamin niya na siya ang gumawa ng papel na yon at siya mismo kinumpirm niya perma kaya yung signature na nandoon nakikita
Correct.
natin. Tapos, sa side ng PDEA, inamin nila yung nakalista ng mga sasakyan doon na gagamitin sa surveillance and casing operations.
Ay, existing.
Na ito yung mga organic vehicle ng PDEA at personal na sasakyan ng team leader na si Francia.
Si Trancia.
So, very clear na totoo yun. At ang pinakakuha ko doon na talagang na-convince ako na totoo yung papel na yun, na as claim by PDEA na AI generated or gawa ng computer, ay nakita natin doon, no, yung nakatatak doon sa papel na confidential sa taas ng letter C at saka sa taas ng letter A, may markings doon yung pagbutas ba ng puncher para ilagay mo sa passenger yung dokumento. So meaning, I therefore conclude na itong dokumento na ito ay old file ito.
Yes.
Old file. So totoo na, 10 years ago, ito, old file ito. Really, yung ginagamitan pa natin ng passenger at binubutasan pa. Kasi yung markings ng butas, hindi mo ma-deny yan. Hindi mo yan pwede sabihin na AI generated. Totoo talaga yan. So I really conclude na existing itong papel na ito, totoo ito, pero tinanggap ko rin ang explanation ng PDEA na wala yan doon sa files nila dahil wala naman talaga, hindi mo nila makita.
Yan.
Pero nandyan yung papel na yan, alam ko mayroong somebody na may hawak niyan, whether insider ng PDEA or tagalabas ng PDEA, kasi bakit yan nagkalat at nakikita na rin sa social media. Totoo talaga yan, papel na yan. Ay, hindi na niyo ako kailangan kumbinsihin pa. Totoo yan.
Senator Bato, sir.
Oo.
Before ko ipasa kay Ma'am Lorraine, maganda yung inyong paliwanag. Hindi nyo layunin na i-persecute o targetin sa inyong hearing ang magiging mga mapangalanan o ma-reveal sa revelations nitong whistleblower, so to speak, na si Jonathan Morales, ex-PDEA investigator. Pero kung may mga tatamaan, may karapatan naman sila at may venue na magpahayag. They can even visit your committee hearing and explain their side. Like si actress Maricel Soriano, si Senator then and now President Bongbong Marcos Jr. Oportunidad din ito sa kanila. Senator Bato, tama yung sinasabi mo na hindi mo sinasadya at sasadyain na sila ay mailantad, pero kung sila ay mailantad sa proseso ng revelations of a live witness, they can go to your committee hearing or even if they want to be invited formally to shed light in this very serious na mga revelations. But nonetheless, ang sinabi mo, tama bang kuha namin, na ang target mo, papaano nagkakaroon ng security leakage because you are confident enough. Based on your physical examination of the documents, it appears that this is existing or was existing. And pangalawa, sinabi mo, there is a so-called positive assertion on the live witness na kinikilala niya na siyang gumawa at nagpirma nito. Tama bang kuha namin sa tumbok ng gusto mong maabot initially?
Tama ka, Kay Rick. At in fact, sa next hearing sa May 7, I am inviting Maricel Soriano.
What about the President?
Maricel Soriano. Huwag muna tayo haabot doon na tadahanin natin, Eric Norella. Sige lang, hantong dyan kung kinakailangan.
Yes.
Pero unahin muna natin si Maricel Soriano.
Okay.
Sir,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
you said earlier that you will let the chips fall where they may, di ba? Kahit na sino matamaan dito, basta sa katotohanan, right? So,
Yes.
so for me, one of those glaring issues here, mabigat na issue, is the cover-up of a senator by the Executive Secretary Paquito Ochoa.
Na-reveal yung kahapon, ma'am.
Will Paquito Ochoa be invited sa Senate?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
he is invited.
And sir, follow-up question, no? Kung umabot sa punto na ang tatamaan dito ay si Paquito Ochoa at ang Pangulo, hindi tayo titigil o titigil ka na, sir?
Wala tayong patuloy natin hangga't hindi natin cannot get to the bottom of it.
Kasi sir, no?
Tuloy tayo.
Kasi sir, ang nababasa ko kasi sa comments, nagpe-play safe ka daw. Nagugulat ako sa ganong statements. You're playing safe because you're a re-electionist. And to my mind, I want to ask you this question, no? Are you not afraid? On the contrary, I was telling myself he's very brave because you're going against an incumbent, no, a president, diba? You're in that hearing yesterday. His name was mentioned, no?
Several times.
Something that never happened for a very long time because he's a privileged privileged upbringing. Everybody covered up for him. Kaya siya naging governor, kaya siya naging senator, congressman hanggang naging president. People covered up for him even though they knew he was so unfit to be president. So my question to you here, sir, no? Hindi ka ba natatakot that you're going against an incumbent whose track record from the past 2 years that we've seen, no, is very ruthless towards his perceived political enemies, and he has a lot of money. In fact, the corruption right now is rampant and shameless. Hindi ka natatakot?
Yes, your reaction, Senator Bato.
I swear to God, hindi ako natatakot kahit sino man, kahit na aabot pa ito investigasyon natin kay Joe Biden, kahit sino pang aabutan sa investigasyon natin, hindi pa ako natatakot because naniniwala ako na sabi ng ating konstitusyon na ang Kongreso, particularly ang Senado, ay co-equal branch of government.
Correct.
Ng Malacanang. Nobody can dictate us, nobody can intimidate us. Pareho lang po kami, co-equal branch of government. So, asahan po ninyo na hindi tayo magpapatakot, hindi tayo magpapa-intimidate, hindi tayo magpapa-influensya. But, asahan rin ninyo naman na magiging patas tayo at fair tayo
Of course,
sa ating
dapat.
gagawing hearing. Hindi ako nagpapadala kay Eric sa mga insinuations ng mga kung sino-sino bang mga vlogger dyan na gusto talagang asking for blood. No, please allow me to have my own objectivity as far as this inquiry is concerned.
Klaro, sir.
Okay, so-
Very good on that, sir. Saludo kami dyan.
Sir, pero naiintindihan nyo ba, sir, no? Kasi we also know Maharlika. No? And she's been very, very passionate about this, no? Kasi ako, pag tinanong ako niyan, binayaran ka ba ni Lisa? Masasaktan ako talaga, no? Kasi ang meron na lang ako yung dangal ko, di ba?
Tama.
So, naiintindihan ko, ganun yung nararamdaman mo noon, di ba? So, my question to you, sir, is you said gagawin mo yung trabaho mo. Kasi ang nangyari dito, no, yung nakakahina, nakakalungkot sa Pilipinas na nakita ngayon, marami sa atin, nakita natin, lahat pala pera-pera lang. Binabayaran lang, wala nang dagal, wala nang prinsipyo, babaliktad. So sir, yung tinanong ni Lisa Araneta ni Maharlika, pwede mo bang bigyan ng sagot na, because of course yesterday you were very emotional, but now that you have cooled off a little bit, could you please respond to it properly?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Lorraine, ako po nalulungkot talaga. Lorraine, your husband is a PMA.
Yes.
I am a PMA. Yung aming integrity na nakalagay sa aming puso't damdamin ay hindi po namin yan, wala po katumbas na pera yan, Lorraine.
Ano nangyari?
Hindi ko po ibibinta. Hindi
Yes.
ko po ibibinta aking dangal para sa pera. At masakit po sa akin na sabihan ako na nabili na ako ni Lisa
Araneta.
Lisa Marcos, Lisa Araneta Marcos. Never ko ako mabili. Magtanong ka in my 36 years of police service, lahat na nakasama ko,
Yes.
lahat na nakikilala sa akin sa pagiging police ko, kung kaya ba akong bilihin.
Yeah.
Pakisabi lang sa kanila kung kaya ba akong bilihin. Lalo na ngayon na senador na ako. Magpapabili pa ako.
Yes, sir.
Ano na lang dangal ko kung kaya akong bilhin.
Klaro.
Diba?
Sir,
Kaya nasaktan ako. Talaga nag-react ako na that's a very irresponsible statement. Ayaw kong palampasin, Eric, dahil
yes, sir.
damay-damay niyan eh. Pag sabing nabili ka, ibig sabihin, damay ng institusyon ng Senado, damay ng aking alma mater ng PMA na wala na pala akong integrity kasi
Tama.
ang dami kong mga senior officers dyan nagmumonitor sa akin at galit na galit pag nakita nila na ako ay wala ng integrity. Kaya never po ako, pati ang pamilya ko,
Correct.
madadamay na dito pag integrity na ang pag-uusapan.
Agree, sir.
So, kaya ako nag-react na hindi talaga ako nagpapabili. Never ako mabili at never ako ma-intimidate.
Yes, sir. Magandang
Thank you.
explanation po yun.
One last
And,
Eric.
sige ma'am,
Yeah, okay.
before
One last
ko
na lang, just to
follow up sa
finish it off lang, sir. So, in other words, the surest road to failure is when you try to please everyone. It's impossible.
No,
Yes, sir.
no, I
Reaction, sir.
cannot please everyone. I cannot please everyone because there are always two sides of the coin. If the truth the truth is naka-incline towards one side, wala akong magawa. Basta, I will stick with the truth. So, kung yung tatamaan, talaga magagalit sa akin. At saka yung hindi masatisfy yung kanilang last for whatever, kung anong meron sila, hindi ko po sila masatisfy. Basta ako, I will stick with the truth.
Yes, sir. Very good.
Opo.
Senator Bato,
As I've said, Eric, nagkakandak po ako ng investigation not to satisfy yung kagustuhan ng ibang tao dyan.
Yes.
Nagkakandak ako ng investigation to achieve the truth.
correct.
Na makuha ko yung katotohanan.
At ang
po.
katotohanan na yan, sir, ay matagal na inaasam ng sambayan ng Pilipino. In fact, the scandal and the allegations, the pervasive revelations against the President ay December pa or November last year lumalabas na. And no less than the former President, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, in public speech, in-identify niya ito. Ang mga pangyayari, circumstansya, and mga dokumento. At ngayon, the only senator kahapon na naglakas ng loob, na tumindig na bigyang daan, na mabigyan ng official channel of revelations under oath and then subject to national scrutiny, ikaw pong gumawa kahapon.
Yes.
And we will be very straightforward to you, sir. Your holding of this kind of Senate committee investigation before the public eye and before the world and the country cannot be stopped anymore dahil nabuksan na po ang pagkakataon na mailalantad ang mga bagay na gustong itanong ng mamamayang Pilipino sa Pangulo ng Bansa. Ngayon, sir, ang katanungan ngayon, definitely hindi mo mapipigilan po, sir, at alam kong hindi mo yon gagawin, kapag along the course of revelation of Morales and among other witnesses that may be called upon to do ang revelation sa Senate Committee mo, ang accountability and question of integrity to the office of the President will be an inevitable consequence in the course of the investigation. Are you ready to stand up for that? Although the impeachment complaint, should there be one, will emanate exclusively from the lower house, but on the Senate side, you are opening up the people's awareness on a very sensitive matter that has been hounding the President and the office of the President. How do you react to that, sir, na mangyayari yan?
As I've said, Eric, I'm willing to stake my career, yung aking political career, yung aking honor, yung aking buhay, for the sake of truth.
Wow.
Yun lang sa akin. I don't care kung ano mangyari sa akin. Sabihin nyo, hindi ako manalo sa re-election dahil hindi ko kinakampihan yung mga gustong may mga may mga agenda para dito sa investigasyon. Oh, I don't care, Eric. Wala akong, basta sa akin, I will stick to the truth. Kung lalabas, ano man kalabasan ng investigasyon na ito, I will stick with it. I'm willing to sacrifice everything para lang sa katotohanan, Eric. And
Very commendable.
I cannot be intimidated. I cannot be discouraged. I cannot be bribed by anybody. I swear to God,